Hi guys, Paul Pluter channel. Today I'm doing paid reviews. This is for Pat. Hi Archie, you seem to have a love-hate relationship with the gold Datejust. I think he means day-date, and I feel a new video is required. I fully understand your thoughts as to the middle-aged category you've referred to in a previous video some years back. However, I got fucking 9,000 videos. How could I remember? However, I feel as a 30-year-old, I am seeing a resurgence in these old gold, I think you mean day-dates, from kids of the 80s who love them for what they are. Their vulgarity, the obnoxiousness, and general ostentatiousness. Wearing them for nostalgia as much as anything else to dream of Concord era, which was. These younger lot seems to be worn by people who enjoy yarn of cars of the same extravagance. Porsche turbos, Ferrari 355s, Mercedes 107 SLs, etc. What do you think? What I would like to know, firstly, can you see them as a younger accessory, and what do you think to this? A video along these lines would be greatly appreciated to hear your thoughts on the topic. I will happily donate, as I get a lot of pleasure from holding the from viewing the videos. Please don't hold back on the swearing. Would be nice to get a few Aussie cunts being dropped casually. P.S. I am interested in purchasing an 18038, yep, that's a day-date, from an auction in the UK, and will probably get a semi-grandma pants, MILF pants bracelet. I have a thing for MILFs. Wonder if old cars, old watches, and MILFs go hand in hand. Thoughts and comments would be great. I'm also in Australia for a week or so, Melbourne, Sydney, and Gold Coast, so let me know, and we could catch up. Patrick, thank you so much, Patrick. Okay, we're talking about day dates. What do I think of day dates? I really do like them. I gotta tell you, I've never really seen them as being an 80s sort of dated accessory like you look at them. I've always liked them. I think 37mm is a great size. I think it is. I remember when I had, I had a Rolex Explorer 1, 1016. I sold it for $7,500, and I bought an 18038 blue dial. And it wasn't quite perfect. It had a bit of a bracelet repair on it. And I then flicked it and got a... Actually, before I flicked it, I bought the other. I got an 18238, which I got to say I really fucking loved. It was diamond dial, factory diamond dial. Great, great, great piece. I remember that. What do I think? What do I think? In all honesty, I've got to be honest with you, I think they are a great watch. I actually came back to one. I had an 18038 again, but I missed my 238, the 182. I think if you've never had one, it doesn't probably matter, but if you've had a 238, you probably never go back to a 038. The difference being that they're a little bit older, the 038s, and they're also double quickset on the 238s, whereas the 038s were single quickset. But great watch indeed there. I like them. I really do like them. I think they're more of a special occasion watch than as a watch you could pull off every day. That's the only thing I kind of feel with it. I kind of think you'd kind of wear it for I love mine. I did love mine, and I got to tell you the truth. If I hadn't have sold it, I'd still love it to death now. I had a few personal problems through my life, and yeah, I'm very sad I sold it. What do I think of these day dates? I think they're a great watch. You want to get the best example you can get. Try and get it on a original bracelet, not too fucked, because if you get it on you get the head only, it's not the same. I think the bracelet really does make this watch. I think they're very cool. I really do think they're cool. Yes, they are an I suppose you could say they're a throwback to 80s or 90s. Yeah, I get it. I get it. The 18038 came out late 70s, and they changed when they were an R serial number, so about 87, 88. They changed to 18238, and I like them. I like them. I do like Presidents. I do. I really do. The Day-Date is a great watch, very useful, very usable. Yeah, I think they're cool. I think they are very cool. I'm just remembering back to the days when I had mine. I loved it. I did love it. I really did love that piece. It was a great watch, and very, very classy, expensive. They were a proper gold Rolex. That's for sure. And it's funny, in the day, I never really considered, do you go for, you know, like a subby or something like that in gold? But later on, I kind of thought the perfect size was the gold sub at 40 mils. That was kind of just perfect. Whereas the Day-Dates, they've had a few. They started off 36, then they had the they made them in a bigger size, and now they've kind of changed the profile to become 40 mils Day-Date. So you had Date-Just 36, sorry, Day-Date 36, Day-Date 2, and then Day-Date 40 mils. So you kind of had three sort of distinct styles. The 36 mil, I think you can pull it off. They are a very, very cool watch. I love them. I did love them. Yes. Good times. Good times. Yeah. So I think they're a great piece to go for. They are really cool. Good buying. And it's all that 80s excess. I mean, I used to like watching Capital City. That was a BBC program about these traders. They worked for Shane Longman. They used to answer the phone. Shane Dealers. That's what they used to say. Shane Dealers when they answered the phone. That was so cool. And you had Declan McConaughey in it. You had Urca, who did a bit of prostituting on the side. You had Jimmy. Taz. You had Max Lubin. Max Lubin was the swaps expert. He drove a Bristol. And Hudson J. Talbot. That's right. Hudson Talbot III. That's right. Hudson, very proud. He had a wife who had some mental fucking problems. She walked out on him. He's a fucking high stress trader, and he's got a young kid. Oh, just a disaster. That was a great show. That I loved that. So they were very 80s. So you could wear your braces and you have your Day-Date on and you looked the part. That was the great thing about those times there. It was really, yeah, they were good times. They were good times. In the 80s, yeah, I think the Day-Dates were a perfect watch there. Otherwise, the other alternative is you had a Patek 3919. That's only a 33 mil. You know, it's a bit small, fuckers. So, yeah, the 80s. That's 80s excess, fuckers. That's the one to go for. And, you know, the big 80s hero was Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. And in the novel, he wore a Day-Date, but in the movie, he wore this fake fucking Date-Just, which was partly because all the brands that were mentioned in the movie started suing the producers because they didn't want to be associated with Patrick Bateman. You know, as you do. So, yeah, that's how it went, fuckers. That's how it went. I'm Paul Pluto. This is the Paul Pluto channel. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends. And don't forget, guys, put a few really nasty comments in the comments section below. See you later, fuckers!
to me. My thoughts on me just grow